The Spanish for the Professions program is a program that is meant to be complementary in a dual degree. So they could do a major and an associate's degree, so they're basically preparing themselves to be bilingual professionals that have all the cultural knowledge, have all the professional vocabulary, and all the language sequencing within that degree program.
The major itself helps give them the professional proficiency in the language, both with reading, writing, communicating, cultural competencies, to be able to make a bigger difference in their professional career and potentially also in their personal lives.
So our beginning levels will start with kind of a basic blend of reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And then we scaffold that all the way through the 100 and 200 levels, all the way through the advanced Spanish 300 levels.
After they hit the introductory level for the major classes in Spanish, they're allowed to take classes that are more geared towards their professions.
My Spanish is kind of secondary to my other degree, which is cybersecurity. But if I were to just use my Spanish degree, there's still plenty of job opportunities out there. There's hospitals, court, a lot of federal institutions all need translators.
Spanish is very applicable to my career in many careers. You can go into business with it, you can go into healthcare. I noticed that the Latino and Hispanic population, they're like the least noticed when it comes to healthcare. So that made me want to stand up and be like, yeah, I want to learn Spanish and also put this with my career.
If you look at job listings for a particular profession, some companies are willing to offer an extra bonus, a signing bonus, just because they have the extra level of language proficiency in the language.
So for study abroad, we have an annual program to Costa Rica. The importance of study abroad, and if a student chooses to do internships abroad or even here locally, is the fact that they're using Spanish in context with people. And although in the classroom we can definitely build strategies, build their knowledge of the language, give them all the building blocks, it's different when you're in the context. Students are living in Costa Rica, living with host families, but they're hearing Spanish from different areas as well.
Through Ferris specifically, I went to the Costa Rica study abroad program last summer. My roommate didn't speak Spanish super well, so I got a ton of practice interpreting for him and for the family, and it was an awesome experience.
A lot of people assume that all Latin America, just because they speak the same language, means that they, have the same culture. I got to learn the differences and the diversity of it, but it was different to see it. What I would say to students who want to learn Spanish here is to do it, because who doesn't want to learn another language, especially Spanish? I mean, it's becoming more and more popular.
I would recommend it to others because of how much the teachers care. That would be the number one thing. The teachers have very diverse teaching techniques, so you can feel it like everybody's progressing and they want to be progressing.
They go above and beyond what the curriculum says to do.
Regardless of their teaching style, their past, their whatever level they're teaching at, each and every one of the Spanish teachers cares about their students deeply and wants them to improve in the language.
Other students aren't aware that we have such a great program. They're very much capable just to join in.